now you want to be intentional about reconnecting and re-engaging with your spouse.
And remembering why you guys came together in the first place.
Now we're at number 3.
Number 3 is to reconnect.
And that is to remember like why you fell in love. You're reconnecting with your spouse at this point because you've had your relaxation or your detox. And now you want to be intentional about reconnecting and re-engaging with your spouse.
And remembering why you guys came together in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time you were talking to each other in your dating stage and you were just figuring out the fact that, hey, we have a lot of things in common. And so now you want to reconnect with those commonalities and
that you have.
that you have, and then you want to grow with each other.
Definitely go out on a date.
Yes.
During this time of the year, you have got to plan a date for you and your spouse without the kids, not a double date, not with family, but just you and your spouse. You're going to have a date night.
A date, and you can laugh. You can laugh at your date.
Yeah.
You know, when you're having a date time, it's fun to laugh and enjoy yourself, smile.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, you get the school calendar and they're like, oh, we have this party and this, that. Put yourself on the calendar. Put you and your spouse, even if it's a day date. or if you have to take off work to get a date in there, just it'll be worth it. Believe me. Those hours.
I feel like your family and your relationship is worth everything.
Yeah.
Not just anything, not just some things. I believe that your marriage is worth everything.
And during the holidays, like, do something fun, like give yourself a little secret Santa gift to each other, you know, that nobody else is involved in. It's so secret. No one knows but you.
It's a secret Santa.
Yeah. And if you don't do the Santa thing, you can do a naughty gift.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's Santa. Okay, you could do
Well, Santa says he knows if you've been naughty or nice.
But you could just give a naughty gift to each other.
Say, Santa, I've been naughty.
Yes. And then, or you could do like an end of the year gift to each other, but it has to be between you,
the two of you.
Just the two of you. Because there's a lot of gift giving. You give, oh, thank you for my this and thank you for my new sweater, the kids and the family, all that.
Guys get socks.
Yeah.
or
something. But this is going to be a gift that's very intimate between you and your spouse. And that could be on the day that you have the date. It could be whenever you can fit it in. Maybe you guys are working different schedules. You know, he's the night shift, you're doing this shift, and you only have a few hours together. Whenever that is.
And I think I like that intimacy. Yeah, and intimacy means I know this person. I am getting to know this person, or I do already know what they like. So you're getting a gift based on what this person already likes. You've spent time with them. And now you're like, you know what? I want to give them this because I know they like that.
And during those days that you were detoxing and you were removing things out of your life, you may have noticed some new things about your spouse, as well as the things that they like. Like maybe they've started something that they didn't have when you guys first met. I'll give you an example. Like for me, I wasn't gardening when we first met.
No, you weren't.
And now I garden. And so
now we garden.
Yeah, I guess. I think I'm gardening, but you're helping me.
Yeah. It's like we garden, not just you, babe. So I'm there with you.
But you give me things that are nice. Like it's a new little thing for me. And then I look at you and the things that you are into now. And it's like, okay, let me support that. And so whatever it is, you're remembering what you guys kind of started off as. You're also reflecting on like what we are now.
Yeah. And because you mentioned gardening. So we built a raised garden for your garden.
Yeah.
But we're doing it together because for our relationship, it's good for me to pour into you with your gardening that you actually like.
Yeah.
I don't like gardening myself, but I will do it with you and for you.
You do.
And so I built things for you. And
you have.
We put tarp over your plants before it snowed.
Yeah, we just had to do that.
Yeah, when it snowed.
Keep them warm.
Exactly. We didn't want all that hard work to go to nothing.
And you helped me.
Yeah.
You were out in the cold with me.
I was in the cold.
And I appreciate that.
Yes.
And so these are type of things that can just bring you together during this busy time of the year. And I think the other day I made your favorite dish. You like this like version of a Marry Me chicken dish. And we tried like a new pasta, new cheese, a garlic and herb cheese. And, you know, and you're like, I really like that.
I like pasta dishes. So
yeah,
she made something, and you made it just as well as the restaurant. That's the thing I
think it was better because you could get as much as you wanted.
You're right. You're right about that. It was better in that sense.
And you could have like any type of drink that you wanted. You could have the bread that you liked, you know. And
I was around my family, and everyone was just happy that day as well, you know. Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good experience with the food, my family, you made it. I was just like, wow, this is fantastic.
And when you guys go out on a date with each other, dress up a little bit. And what I like to do for you, honey, that was something that I didn't even think about before, was actually asking you what you liked. Like, what color do you like on me? Or, you know, how do you like my hair? Because I used to always dress up for you or go on a date in the way that
you thought I liked, but you didn't ask me.
Well, I thought I was being pretty or, you know, trying to pretty myself. I don't know how to say it. Like I'm putting makeup on, I'm doing my hair, but I'm looking at myself and I'm the judge. Well, I'm like judging myself of the beauty.
I like to say this, and they don't know that yet, but I'll tell you that when we got married and I was trying on my tux, she said, why don't you put this thing over here? You know,
a different color. It was like a silver color.
Yeah, silver color over here. And I was like, well, I don't know if I like that with there. She's like, well, I'm the one who's looking at you. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
You never thought about it.
I didn't think of it like that. You are looking at me. I'm not going to see myself. I have it on, but I won't see myself until I look at pictures. But it's going to look good anyway,
right?
Because you chose it, and it did look good.
And what was interesting is a way that I had like worn my hair. You liked when I wore it up. I didn't think that was that cute, you know, to me, because I am looking at myself as myself.
I like it.
And you were like, that's really cute. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. So some people get weird about that, but I like that because if I'm going on a date with you, I would like to look lovely
to me,
to you.
Yes.
And then you said, oh, I like this one color lipstick on you. Yes. That was one thing I had to reset my mind. I was like, you would like that color on me?
Yeah, just thinking about it just made me feel like, wow.
And you're like, yeah, I like that.
But you know what? It's also the act of unselfishness in giving to the other person by relieving your fears, your anxieties, or how you might think you look, you know, to others who don't even matter to you.
Or if someone told you in your past or your girlfriends, like, girl, that's cute. People would be stupid if that's not, but that's not your husband.
Exactly.
And your husband may like something like totally different.
This is why you have to get to know your spouse while you're dating and while you're married.
And it was funny because it was harder for you to, I think, change. Like I said, could you wear your hair like that? And you're like, I don't ever wear my hair like that. It was just growing it out a little bit. You had, worn it really short.
Yeah.
And when you first had like a little fro, you're just like, you were looking at yourself like, you like this?
Yeah. It's still weird to me, but
I said, yeah.
I did it.
And then when I was getting it, I kind of was introducing you to your handyman. No, it wasn't handyman, but what word was it? What's the guy who cuts down the trees?
Oh, like a lumberjack.
Yeah, I was saying I kind of like a little lumberjack look on you. And you were just like, that is not my style.
The brawny man.
Yeah, I said, you were like, that's not my style at all.
It's not my style, but a lot of people like that look.
And I said, well, I don't know about a lot. I know I do. I said, could you put a plaid shirt on? And you were like, this is horrible. Just put a plaid shirt on.
Okay, so we're role playing now.
And some jeans and some boots.
Yeah. Well, of course, jeans and boots.
And you could have an axe if you wanted.
Get an axe. Yeah.
And cut down a tree. And so I like that. And
which I have done. Yeah.
Oh, you had to put that in there.
Yeah. Oh, I've worked hard cutting down a tree with an axe.
Yeah.
I think we had some stumps.
And see, it's kind of funny, but it is also very vulnerable. It's something that you have to trust that person and be willing to step out of your comfort zone and ask that person, what do they like? And hopefully you do know that, but
if you don't know it, then it's always good to ask.
Yeah, and sometimes there's seasonal things. I don't want you to always look like a lumberjack.
Not always.
No, but sometimes that's nice. Sometimes I want you to look like a chill beach guy. it's just whatever the season is sometimes. And you have those things for me. But the thing is, you ask each other, reconnect.
Yes.
Laugh and smile at each other.
Well, on one episode, we talked about it's okay to talk to each other. It's okay to ask questions to each other. If you don't know, you ask. You don't assume. And I think that's what happens.
Assuming.
Yeah.
And you
it gets
can
people
do that,
in trouble.
yeah.
It makes problems that should not be there because you assumed instead of asking.
Yeah, it's like, do you like lip gloss? And it's like, no, I don't really even like it. And you wear it a lot. And it might hurt your feelings a little. Don't get offended.
Yeah.
Don't get offended because that person still loves you through that.
They love you.
Because they married you. Mm-hmm. So.
And our goal is to show unconditional love to the person.
Yeah.
If you don't feel it now, or if you're not doing it now, it can be done. You can start today. You can start tomorrow. You can have and be an unconditional, loving individual.
And that's why it's good to have like an end of the year kind of,
reassessment.
You're reviewing, we're removing, now we're reconnecting. And we're like, hey, I may have done some things. We have done some things, but you know what? We have another year. We can keep going forward.
Well, we have the rest of our lives, so we're going to grow with each other.